It's your boy eBook Carter. This is award-winning Urban Grind Radio. Got my co-host to the left of me. Hey.
Lucky Luciana Lucy, y'all. Thanks.
Get it, man.
Yes, because you know,
yeah,
that's
hey,
facts.
And you know, by us being an award-winning radio show, I can't stress that enough. Know what I'm saying? We got to do it big all the time. Know what I'm saying? We got a very, very special guest in the building. I'm very, very familiar with him. A lot of people in the city familiar with him. We finna let him introduce himself, man, and we finna dig all into his context. Let's see what's going on with him.
Yo, it's me. Me is DJ Louie V. That is me, you know. To show what's up, we on Urban Grind. I'm in here chilling. Whatever they want to call me, man. I'm just a DJ at heart, for real.
And you know we can't get this segment going without the captain, know what I'm saying? You know.
Yo, what up? It's Katie Smooth, guys. Every week we're bringing the heat. Glad you're still tuned in with Urban Grind, but we got something hot for you this week.
Let's dive into this. So let me tell you something, you know what I'm saying, what I'm familiar about you. Like, so I've been doing shows in the city for a minute, right? Grinding. Sure. And as an artist, you know what I'm saying, you have to figure out what are your serious lifelines. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And a lot of your lifelines are not you per se as an artist. The lifelines can be levels, attachments, associations, entities. I say that to say when I was grinding, I was always trying to figure out where are the DJs, because they're some of the most importantest people when it comes to music.
If not the most important.
Exactly.
They're the ones that break the album in the club, you know what I mean?
Looking for them, right?
Spinning your record,
consistently looking for them. And I used to always see these major DJ venues where they have like the top DJs on there. It'd be a collision for all the DJs, but on the flyers, you would see just these certain elite, like 8 of them, you know what I'm saying? Probably 10 the most. This man to the left of me, I always seen them on there. Now, each DJ used to have some kind of attachment to the radio station that I was familiar with, but when I didn't know who he was, and I seen him and I seen the attachments to him, just because the attachment that he had that made me want to mess with him, I tried to figure out, like, dang, how can he be this hot like this and he heavy and he always on these flyers with these DJs and I ain't in tune yet? That means I got to dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I want you to, like, kind of, like, talk to the people about, you know, a lot of them venues. You know what I'm talking about, them big DJ conventions that I be seeing you headlining with some of the tops, like Fez and all them, like,
okay.
That's, like, major, man.
Basically, you know, to jump right into it, I've been doing events for about, like I mentioned earlier, about like 6 years, you know, in the strip club scenery. Been in the music scene about 10, you know. I've been doing mixtapes. Like, this the thing about, like, the difference in types of people. Like, it's different levels to being a DJ. Like, shit, it's mixtape DJ, radio DJs, you know, club DJ. For a long time, I really didn't know my lane. Like, I was just a mixtape DJ, you know what I'm saying? So I had popularity, whatever you want to call it, or clout these days, you know what I'm saying? Way before I got in the clubs. So when I got in the clubs, it was like, people already was familiar with me.
Because in
like
the streets, though.
Yeah, it was just like, it was like a push. Like,
work was out there.
Yeah, like, people wouldn't really book me. I was like from a hood, you know, I'm from Roseland. People know, you know, I'm from the 100. So, you know, in between being from Roseland and going to school in Dunbar, I was just all over the city. So I just started, like, kind of doing my own events. And then I kind of just bounced in the club life, you know. Then I just made a household name. It was kind of hard. I made it, like, it wasn't say it was kind of hard. I made it hard for people to count me out, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, you can't count me out. Like, if you got the radio, then I'm gonna get the streets. If you got the clubs, then I'm gonna get the internet. Like, it was no way to cut me out. Like,
there you go.
I had the mixtape, I had the power of the listeners, and where it was listeners, I had control. So I didn't need what most people thought they needed. You know, I kind of found my own lane and just stayed in it for a long time. And about the time I broke loose from that lane, I was like, so, you know, ahead of my time. I kind of just put myself in a different environment, and I just wanted to see what was the next thing to do. So DJing just was like, hey, cool, we having fun, you know. Then it became nah, bro, put me in these bigger clubs, because, like, I'm not just anybody. Like, when I was going outside, it was like the promoters wanted to look at you because you a new face, but it's like the crowd knew you. So it was like, yo, DJ Louie V outside getting treated like a lame because he ain't got an ID. Like, picture that, you know. And then it's just like and then it's just like most people just turn around. Then it's just like I became a different type of tone DJ, a voice in the city. It was like, as a young DJ, I kind of stood for the young DJs. I became a voice. It was like, nah, I ain't moving. I got 20, 30 people with me. What you want us to do? Make noise?
And then on top of that, like, the thing
so
is,
the crowd just start I like pushing it.
The thing is, like, this, and then with being in the streets and being a mixtape DJ, like, I remember, like, even growing up, everybody was on the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? Trying to.
Hey, let me tell you something. The mixtape scene was way bigger than the club scene.
Yeah.
Like,
you controlling the
if
street.
you want complete transparency, honesty, I probably made more money off the mixtape scenery than I ever touched in the club scenery. And the only reason I'll say that, because in the earlier years as a DJ, you can't forget what your base is around. If I would have never made it this far, I can't count this money.
Yeah.
I got to speak for every little person who's still doing what they're doing to get to where they're going, because at one point I was that little person. So you can't count them out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, that mixtape scenery was large. I had millions of views way before people even recognized what I was doing. I was putting myself on a bigger platform than people realized mixtape scenery would. You are in one club, that's one city, one area code. Let's be realistic logically. I'm on a mixtape where I have unlimited power, unlimited reach. If I put this on the right link and get it shared by the right person, like my boy over here, his network is, I'm pretty sure, is completely different from mine, from his time period, from high school, elementary school to now.
Right.
He has two different networks than I would have versus he would have and she would have.
Right.
So if I put all of them together, that's my mixtape reach. You know, that's not a club. I have real listeners, not people who's getting drunk and only listening for the first 2-3 hours.
And it's looking for you.
So
And it's top.
the thing about the club thing, like, I really want to jump into that. Like, people shouldn't hype it up because they see our names on the flyers. Like, man.
Look, I already know where you're going with it.
I'm finna just say some absolutely crazy shit, and people gonna be like, yo, he really ain't just say that. No, I really just said this. Like, half of them flyers you see me on, if I even came to them, I was probably only there 30 minutes to an hour. Let's be realistic. I'll get phone calls because my name, after a time period, people realized the name was hype. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that we was the best DJ. It was, we already made our stamp to the world. We made it clear to our listeners that we're one of the best DJs with our skill sets. So before we went in the clubs and called ourselves the best, we already had a fan base and a following to match what we was doing. The phone calls that came through was just a, hey, come in here and let me put your name on a flyer and we're going to give you $200 just to really come spend an hour set. Let's be realistic. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't fair for a lot of the people that was just little guys. So after a while, you only heard an uproar of a lot of DJs making a lot of noise about how much people was getting paid because they figured it out. This DJ got a whole nother avenue of making money, and he don't care he's taking that $200, and that's why the club will shove you around because they got big name people they're calling personal favors with due to relationships of them putting them in different positions outside of the club. So it's like a lot of these politics are different. Yeah. So I always break it down like, man, them names and them flyers, they look nice, you know. That's just good marketing at its finest. Let me just say that. You know, if you want to know who's really hot, who's really consistent, man, let's dig, like he said. You really got to look into it. That's why I didn't really pick a side with the radio station. Like he said, a lot of people had a name attached to them. When it came to me, people really had to go do their research. Why is Louie V even in the club with Ferris and them? Right. Who is Louie V? This young light-skinned dude, he came out of nowhere. Facts. They didn't know me because I was in a different market.
But they knew you because you was grinding. And the streets were speaking.
Exactly. The powers may be, they knew you.
That's what it was about.
They knew it was a difference between
he talking that talk for real.
Marketing and politics. Politics is, hey, for example, let's just throw random people in here like Treasure. I could just take Treasure and say, as a female, I'm just market Treasure and blow her up. But then again, Treasure might have real music. So Treasure might down the line get smart and say, hey, now I'm gonna stand for every people that got played in a 360 deal. Right. Because you marketed me, I learned a lot, but it failed on your end. So, you know, it's just like, it'll get to a lot of places. So that's what I just mean by how I ended up in there. You'll end up a lot of places just being you, just networking, you know, trying to keep yourself remain intact during the process of this. So
that's what's up, man. Something like,
okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I got a question that, like, have you ever performed at a bar mitzvah? I just want to know, you know.
That's funny.
Like,
hey, man.
I mean,
why?
Because, like,
that was random.
Because I'm sitting here like, okay, I watch a lot of TV, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of DJs perform at like bar mitzvahs once in a lifetime. So
bar mitzvahs, weddings. Yeah.
Nah, she's talking about the real
No, I know bar mitzvahs, and I'm
animals
saying
and
and weddings also.
Yeah, okay, and weddings too. Have you ever performed at those?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Hey, yo.
Look,
Hey, what do you say?
I'ma
Listen,
ask,
Linda.
okay?
Listen. Hey, listen. I think this stands for most people. I mean, in life, if you're urban to the party or nightlife scenery in your job field, I'm pretty sure everyone gets at least one crazy night or story worth. If you're consistent in it. You know, I'm not talking dib and dabbing in the nightlife like, hey, I'm a DJ, I just did a few sets here and there, but really I'm a sound engineer and I work in the studio. That's a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
in between, like, no, I DJ full time, this is what I'm doing. You're going to get some crazy stories. You're going to see some bottles hit a few people's heads. You're going to see some messy things in the DJ booth, and you're going to see some things. You're going to walk into the back room and be like, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me get my money.
Right now.
It's time to go.
Yeah, he's not lying, ladies and gents.
Definitely in my scenery, you know, I was in the wild west, whatever you want to call it. The nightlife, you know.
Yeah, it's just crazy out there. It's a different kind of animal, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, so I heard you talking about a mixtape you was working on with a certain artist. You know what I'm saying? You want to spill a little of that before we get out there?
Okay, spill the beans.
Well, it really ain't much beans, you know, and I ain't really talking nothing they already know, but we currently working on a project, me and Lil Zay.
Okay.
You know, we could be not. People say many things, you know. Until they come, you know.
It's all about what validates it. if the people
You know,
validate it,
so
then it is what it is.
when we put it out there, it'll be out there. But, you know, for the most part, me and Zay got a project coming out. As you know, I've been DJing for Zay for almost the career of his career since signing, you know. I actually did his first club show with him, you know. And that was, like, completely unplanned. So it was like... Now it's just like, man, the time in, it became so genuine, you know. Before it was kind of like we shouldn't do that. We don't really ask each other for things type of stuff, you know. Yeah. It was like this is work, I pay you to do this, you getting this, you know. And it was like, I rock with your music, this cool thing. Then it became we 2-3 years in it, bro, like we really rock with each other. So,
for sure.
You know, the streets always been like, because it was two powerful names that came together. You know, you have Zay that come from such a negative background. Then you got me, this positive influence in Chicago. And
it makes sense.
Just like, people was like, what's really going on? Because Louie's not, you know, the type that usually do that. So it's like, now it's like, they've been studying. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what's being put together? So now it's just like, all right, here it comes. This what's coming. You know?
Oh, here it go.
You letting y'all know, get ready.
And I'm gonna give y'all a heads up, you know. It ain't gonna be mainstream first, like not like it ain't going mainstream. Of course, everything is mainstream once you're dealing with major sound artists, you know. But we're not going as far as feature wise. We're not really trying to go outside of the city.
Okay,
that's what's up.
You know, and that's just a main thing I wanted to throw in there. We're really trying to keep it at
That's
home.
powerful, and and that's how we grow what we got. You know what I'm saying? Sure. It's a lot of dope artists here in Chicago, and I love the fact that you linked up with them because I know it's gonna be some heat coming. You know, I
try to get behind a lot of like artists who got negative images because you know it's another side to everything. Like they said, some people they don't have that street stamp to ask people certain questions.
The street certification. Yeah.
You know, and that's a solid thing, you know, and I believe in that strongly. Like, that's not like no industry mumbo jumbo, like people saying, oh, you got to be this to that to talk to that person. No, it's really like that. Some people get different love from different people.
Oh, for sure.
You know, so
it depends on the relationship.
I believe it when some people be like, hey, this guy went and robbed, well, you know, that's kind of what he does, but petty. Okay. But that's not towards me, so it's on me to be that positive voice for a lot of people. So, you know, I try to get a lot of people here and be positive, you know, and just give them that push that they usually don't get because you'll be surprised. Like, you'll think somebody's like that, but on the other end, they're just dealing with so much from the weight being on their shoulders.
Right.
It just seems like it's them. It's just always their name in people's mouth because they're the main person. So, you know, and I had to go dig into a lot of that. So.
So I want you to tell the people though, like, you know, besides that, what else do you have coming up, like, you know, on building your own platform? Like, what do you have going on for yourself?
As y'all know, you know, I've always been a behind scenes person. You know, Wally is just one of my family. You know, he's been one of the supportive people on my end since the beginning of my career. So it's like, I really don't even do interviews. The only other interview people that I ever dealt with is Hype Magazine. And they actually recently reached out as well. So it's like, I just don't really care to release a lot, you know. And that's just even with my artists like Zay.
I appreciate that, though.
People really see that with Zay, too. They be like, what's wrong with them? They don't promo. They don't.
Because when you see it, you gonna see it.
It's just
and
like,
just out working.
we're a strong believer of work. You know, when you've come from what we come from, like, man, listen, the internet is a playground and the talk is cheap. So
facts.
Everything is everything. It is what it is, you know. What
Just
I'm working on, you know. Right now, I've been more so putting my energy behind the restaurant, which is Jamaican Gates off of 51st in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? That's behind my girl, you know. I just support a lot of people, you know, and I deal with a lot of people, so, you know, I just probably put my energy a little bit everywhere. So me working, it don't even pertain to music, so I can't even get that deep, you know. That's just as a person, you know. And I just want to put that to everybody, because don't let this stuff go to your head. Like, it's real life still going on outside of this. Like, yeah, I'm a DJ. Yeah, I'm Lil Zay DJ. But listen, Zay can't go everywhere I can go, and it's levels to that. I'm still my own person.
Right.
The same way I can come here today, and I ain't worried about it's just, don't let this music go to your head, because you'll wind up in a lot of places you don't want to be. So it's like, me personally, what I'm working on is just always being a better me. Right. So that's what any person should work on. You know?
Every day. Okay. You know what I mean? So, you gotta keep that energy right.
Everything else will fall around, you know.
Especially when you doing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like you helping out people, you know, you DJing, like you cooking, like that's a lot of things that you're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta have a plan.
Man, like that's you talented and doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
That's what's up. Like, so I'm tuned in more than I was tuned in before. So
shout out to the grind for
that's what I come here for. Give y'all a little more.
Look out to all the viewers out there, man, and make sure they follow you, man, on everything that's going on. Like, for the people who's listening right now who don't know you.
For sure. It's at DJ Louie V, DJ Louie V, you know, and I do a lot of things from marketing to, you know, brand building to DJing to, you know, referral services, you know, what I'm most known for, you know. Honestly, you know, it sounds crazy, but that's kind of what the background is all about. Like, if you really want to make a difference, like, get out the way. And what I mean by get out the way, I am a strong name and a household name because people respect it because of what I do, and it's not just because of me out here DJing every day, because I don't DJ every day like I used to. Right. I mean, to be honest with you, like I used to DJ 5 nights a week every week, you know. That was like what blew me up, but now it's
how
like
you carry yourself, period.
When you're here, it's like try to do more when you're in that position instead of just sit around. So it's like me now, I'm more working the background, and that's what I'm trying to give more to. So it's just like referrals is the background. It's just like you might call me and say, hey, who's a nice cameraman? I might just shoot somebody from UrbanGrind because I was just right here talking to woo, you know.
Yeah,
and that's just what I
believe
feel
in that so much.
Everybody should always pick into that, you know. If y'all don't gotta hustle, look into referrals. Hey. What they say, the back ends.
Okay. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
you know,
okay, y'all heard it from.
To drop some gems with them. Let's go.
Got them whole VVS's on their neck, man.
Hey, you guys heard it.
Y'all heard it from the man himself.
You heard it directly from the man, and you know exactly what to tune in.
From the source, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's what's up. Like you have it, man. This is award-winning UrbanGrindTV, man. Award-winning. Carla. Got the celeb, man. I got, you know, celeb status, man. DJ Louie V in the building, man.
I mean, you go celeb status when you're a celeb DJ. You can't take that from DJs, man. Y'all gotta give. Hey, listen, y'all gotta give right to the DJ. They credit, you know, like Coach Black DJ, you know, like, hey, Q Money DJ. Anybody who ever signed or made it, you gotta give him his celebrity status as a DJ because he went places.
Put some respect. Put some respect on their name. You know, just like that.
I know.
Get it right.
That ain't something I requested. It's just something that came with it. So I feel like everybody should get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel that.
Definitely, man. Got lucky with you.
Alright.
Louie V signing out with the game.
For sure.
Yes.
KD Smooth in the building, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the next guest.
Hey.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Louie V, and right now you tuned in live to Urban Grind Radio.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ P1 from Urban Grind Radio and UrbanGrindTV. Look, take a few seconds to go follow us on all social media. All you gotta do is put in at UrbanGrindTV, all right? And then you can follow us online too on the website, on the regular website, UrbanGrindTV.com. See y'all there.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Locker III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
Hey, it's your boy Abel Carter. Welcome to Urban Grind, award-winning Urban Grind. I'm sorry, guys. It's Ronnie Lyle.
Hey, this is your first day back.
Welcome back to award-winning Urban Grind Radio. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys again. I got a very special guest with us. Well, first let me alley-oop to my co-star.
Yes, yo, what's up, award-winning Urban Grind?
Yes.
This is Treasure. I can't believe you almost forgot about me. You looking right at me.
You know,
I forget about you.
What's going
You
on?
can't forget about Hidden
I never forget
Treasure.
about you.
You know, and he was just anxious to get to the guest, and then he looked over and
I'm anxious too, though. I am.
You know, he threw you alley oop, so he caught it. So you
Absolutely.
know, and then as always, it's KD Smooth bringing the groove every week.
Captain of the ship over here.
Hey, but we are excited to have you back, Ronnie. You know, we missed
Thank
you.
you.
This has been several shows. But today, on this segment, we brought somebody in that's pretty hot. And we want to let the people know, exactly who we have.
Yo. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
This is good? This is good?
Can.
Good.
All right. I'm Key 20. I mean, most people call me Key. I grew up in New Orleans, came to Chicago about when I was 13 and been here ever since and done a couple things here and there.
So he says that so humbly, like I've done a couple things here and there.
Right, you caught that too. Okay.
Like this is like
things.
a true Renaissance man. Like ain't nothing this guy can't do, man. Give us a little bit of your resume.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. I started promoting with like GCI back in the day. Like Elroy Smith brought me in the game, and me and David Norman, we was on the promotion team for DJ Sean T. Back in the day.
Nice. So you a vet in the game. You said you were around in the 90s when the music was good. When the music was good.
Right.
No, that's a good thing.
What? But that's what I say. I'm glad I was able to come up in that era.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of people, I mean, they don't. They say that they know what hip hop is, but they don't.
They
you know
don't.
What I'm saying? Because like I was saying earlier, what happened to the bars?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
it's up to us. It's up to eBook, Carter, and
dropping those
Treasure, Lucky Luciano. We gotta bring all them bars back.
And I mean they never left, man. People act like they gotta separate the two.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I never felt like you ever had to. You know what I'm saying? So.
Thanks.
Okay, and so do you rap yourself or you just?
Yeah, I mean I've been rapping for longer than I've been doing anything.
Okay, so you gotta do some bars with
it. Dropping bars?
Right.
End of the show freestyle, right.
I got you, man. Look. I know niggas be hating, none of them can't stop me. I'm somewhat an original, something you can't copy. I give you what you listen for, half of them can't watch me. That's why I'm walking tall while the rest of them stand knock me. Calling me a dick, I admit that I am cocky. But I'm boxing in this game and I fight like I am Rocky. Can't see me like I am invisible. This ain't no subliminal. To tell the truth, I can really get rid of you. I'm sick and tired of niggas saying they the truth. When they get up in the booth, they only purr like a pussy do. But
listen, this is what you shouldn't do. Step up to this veteran, and I'ma show you why to stay in rookie school. Them rappers talking about hip-hop's greatest. None of them niggas made it, got some hip-hop's favorite. Blessed with impeccable lyrics like hip-hop made me. I was on the verge of death until hip-hop saved me.
And what else? What's next on this long list?
I mean, I was in the military.
Ooh,
okay. I was in the Air Force.
Okay,
Thank
I
you
was
for
going
your
to ask you
service.
what branch. I'm an Army veteran. Thank you.
What's up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it taught me a lot of things. Went in back 2002, 2003, when the war first started. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it was a long story. I mean, I've been to about 15 different countries. I was an aircraft mechanic.
Okay.
You
resume
literally
is full.
right, like here and there was like 20 things. Like yeah, you doing it big.
But
and you cook too, right?
I'm a chef. I'm a chef.
Okay.
I'm a chef.
What do you enjoy the most?
Right.
I mean, my music, always.
Okay.
I mean, and it's crazy because you know, back in the day when we first started, we was like, man, by the time I'm 30, we gonna be doing this, we gonna be doing that. We're not gonna be rapping and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in reality, when you take it on an independent level, without the backing of major labels and big money, it really takes that long.
Oh yeah.
Like real shit, and just to get noticed or just to get your credit. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to give you credit when you don't get signed, but half the reason you don't get signed is because you don't want to be sometimes.
And you know, you got to stay consistent. You know, like you said, because it's actually funny that you're saying that, because I was having a conversation with an artist that I knew, and like we were talking about how artists give up on like some commercial projects like that could really blow. You know, but they lose their steam, you know, and their integrity with that particular project. But that's the one piece that they should have kept working on, because it would have went for commercial. You know what I mean?
Right, and I mean, and I feel that's on a whole other level, on all levels, because it was things in my creativity and my style people heard, and back then it was like kind of laughing at it. You know, like, man, why are you doing it like that? Why are you doing it like that? You should be doing it like this.
But what are they doing?
The same thing I was doing back then. Not even doing what I'm doing, what I was been doing.
Right.
The same people that was telling me,
right,
you need to do this, you shouldn't do that, they doing it now. Ain't that so?
It is.
That's crazy.
But
full circle.
Goes around full circle.
Full circle.
This is why you got to press forward with whatever you have inside, without like letting people that's close to you critique you, because people, you know, are naysayers. You know, they'll shoot the gunslingers.
Right.
That's the right one.
They always gonna talk.
Gunslingers. You know, they got one on each hip.
Right.
Shoot
Straight
you down.
cowboys.
Well, I mean, I've always been kind of like, you would say like a rebel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I never did what I was told to do, even if it was right. Just because you told me to do it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it's gonna happen, but I'm good.
And you know what's funny, right? Because it's and I'm gonna say this. I'm a veteran, right?
Yeah.
And like it's crazy, because I feel the same way. I don't like to be told what to do. Like I like to do my own thing. But you joined the military. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So was it that you joined at a young age and you just realized that at a late age that you didn't like being told what to do?
No, it wasn't that. It was back then. I knew I needed some structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because things in my life was going crazy at an early age, and it was spinning out of control. And I had a few options, and I had a couple of options, and I chose the better one that I thought was the better one, and it actually was. And it got me to see the world as in another light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a broader picture, in a bigger view, I started seeing things.
So do you talk about all the things that you do in your music? Like, do you talk about how you be cooking it up? Do you like you get creative with them lyrics, or you be like, what's?
I mean, I do a lot. I do a little wordplay. I mean, I might, because I mean, everything I write comes like directly from my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally, like, I talk about what happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan it out. I just listen to a beat and.
Right.
So is there a song that you have, or whatever that you've written that you like? That's like my best work, like in your head.
I mean, I got a couple. Yeah. I got a couple. I mean, there's a couple that I just wrote. Actually, I'm putting together on the current project that I'm working on. That I thought was some of my best work, you know, because it came straight from here, but it was, you know, it was real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But But yeah, and I mean, I just write. I just keep writing. I just keep writing because I keep thinking. I keep moving. I keep doing.
So we know if you freestyle on here, you gonna say something. I mean, the bar is high.
Yeah.
Hey, you say you be spitting bars like, you know.
Look, I stand high like I was tall dude. A real nigga snap your neck back like 8-track was dog food. If you see me, but I bounce the way balls do. I got many semis, bleed your clothes the way all do. Step to your funeral, dressed in all blue. Fold strapped to my waist the same way the law do. But I ain't fucking with the law, dude. I got niggas pushing weight, flip 8 and switch states. A bitch holler rape, so I put it on big stakes. Switch states and came back on 22-inch plates. This is fake, all wrong I did was a mistake. Look, you ain't did it till you did it in 6 states. It was shit straight, but the question is, was it fake? Said it was misplaced and the trace was erased. Your dough is anorexico, why don't you bench weight? My flow is not incredible. Dog my shit.
Like there's a lot of hot people out there. Period. They have different styles. You know what I'm saying? I just think I'm different. That's it. I just think I'm an individual when it comes to writing, when it comes to formulating things, when it comes to thinking about and putting together whatever the case.
Well, that's
editing.
So how do you go about that, dude? So do you start with a beat and then you kind of let the words come, or is like you having this idea and then you kind of put a beat to it, or how's it go?
Yeah, no, I just hear something and it just makes me feel. It makes me feel a certain like spark. I guess you would call it. Yeah. And if it don't make me feel that, then I'm not.
That connection. Yeah.
And so and whatever comes out just comes out.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean it's
purely organic.
Yeah. So it's for a project, so it's like it's more than just freestyling on something. You know, I mean, actually, Dougie Fresh told me this like years ago. He said people will pay to see you perform.
Wait, he skipped past that real quick. Y'all heard that? Right. He told you what? Go ahead.
They got Bug's attention.
Right.
Off camera.
No, I got a chance to meet Dougie.
You heard him.
Dougie Fresh back in the day. I was working with Nike, and he was like, the reason some people can sell out clubs, maybe, but there's some artists that are good artists that will never sell out arenas because they can't entertain. Anything is just rapping.
Right.
So if you're not an entertainer, you're not gonna be able to get that crowd. You can't get that.
Yeah.
So what's your dream arena? Where can you already visualize yourself just selling out the whole crowd? Like where do you visualize yourself at?
I mean, the Superdome, man.
Ooh. Hey, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because I've been here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans. Like I said, my whole family's from New Orleans. I'm Creole, and so I got deep roots in New Orleans.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And I managed to survive here in Chicago as a Chicagoan. You know
metropolitan city.
You're right.
You know
large.
Right.
Millions of people.
Coming from not even realizing there's other cities outside of my city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I passed my constitution. I know all the states.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize it was a whole nother place out here.
Right.
Until I came to Chicago. And then that broadened my horizon. But so I mean, I would, it's United Center that would be dope.
Yeah.
But I gotta go back home.
Yeah, Superdome.
I mean, that's valid.
Like you said,
that's
Superdome.
Valid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Okay. I got 2 questions, both of them related to food, because I love food.
This one right here.
Is there a good?
He's thinking with his stomach right now.
I always think with my stomach. Okay. Is there a good restaurant in Chicago that you feel like represents like authentic New Orleans cuisine?
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's definitely 2.
Okay.
Definitely.
Put us on.
One I've been going to since I've been here, Heaven on 7.
Yeah, it's Heaven
on 7. Okay.
Yeah, owned by Jimmy Banos. I've known him since I was like 13. He's actually one of the reasons I wanted to be a chef.
Okay.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? I actually got to work with him in his restaurant. That was like a bucket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up.
You like Forrest Gump, man. You like meeting all these like awesome people like in various points of your life.
The thing about it is I see the opportunity and I take it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't believe I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
this shit's gonna happen now or not. So.
And that's like we were talking before, you know, everything, and you were just saying how like you're on a constant grind. You did about 70 things, really about 700 things before you got here tonight. You got a whole nother line
right.
For
and this is actually like I was telling eBook, I'm like, I didn't know what I was walking into. I know, you know, Wally told me to come here, and I sent him some pictures, but I've been like, I'm busy every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you don't
sleep. Right. And so this was literally like a stop on the way for me going somewhere else. So after this, I already know where I'm going. Like, this is on the way. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm like, damn, I don't think I'm ready for this.
I gotta do this thing, then I gotta do this other thing. I'll do an interview in the middle.
And you gotta keep it spicy like that. It's go hard to go home.
You on the move, man. You on the grind.
And the thing about it is, I'm out. There's people that say they're out here, but I'm actually out here.
Yeah.
And I've been out here.
Facts.
And that's one thing. So I mean, I don't know. People say what they want, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really know me, but they know I'm out here. Because I'm everywhere, Joe.
Yeah.
Like,
but, you know, and that's the thing. Like I used to like always tell people, yo, I'm universal. North, south, east, west. I'm in the suburbs, and like you have to keep it funky like that. And when you run into people. Like when you came in here, you didn't know you was gonna run into Book.
Right. I didn't know. I didn't put two and two together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know Bug. I know he been grinding. I know what he do. But it's like I didn't.
Lack of sleep.
Right. No. I met Wally. I saw Wally actually on some like somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't connected. And so I didn't put two and two together, period. So when I saw him, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay,
well,
I feel like we keep like missing this question. Okay, so what's the second one? You mentioned two places.
Okay, so Heaven on Seven.
Right back with his belly.
And then,
man.
And then there's In the Main. That's in Wicker Park. That's Chef Brian Jupiter.
Okay, so Heaven on 7 and the Main.
In the Main. EINAMAE.
Okay.
So we gonna tell when we go there. We gonna tell them that you sent us now.
Yeah,
okay,
tell them.
I'm feeling ripped and tipsy. Show me where the chips be. This chick just hit me. Flash me where the hips be. Spanish like the chinos. Met her in El Casino. Told me to come through, so I drove her to El Camino. If I'm gone, she goes. If I smoke, she smokes. If I poke, we poke. For every stroke, she choke. Cause every chick eat though. Every show we know. Ask the dog, she know. Just holla at my people. Fuck with K20, ain't the only nigga he know. Wake up one day and have your crib laced with C4. Trying to be a hero, not at your peephole. But listen to my album, cause there might not be a sequel.
So, you know, we want you to let the people know exactly, you know, where they could tap in to find you, where they could follow you, because, you know, you're definitely someone that, you know, people need to know.
Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, I'm on Facebook, of course, like everybody should be. So we're on Facebook. Larry Key Dillon, you can look me up. Then I'm Instagram officially certified Key 20. And it's officially certified radio. That's something else that I do after Hood Radio. And then, I mean, just Google me.
But you on Hood Radio?
I created Hood Radio.
Fam, stop it.
I gave it the name Hood Radio. I locked myself in the basement of a studio overnight doing 36-hour broadcasts.
That's funky.
Then we moved to an office. Yeah.
No, I know Hood. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I got you. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Go ahead.
no, definitely.
I just, you know, my ear was to the streets. You know,
Right.
And I heard something that I thought I heard. So go ahead, carry on. I'm sorry. Where can the people find you?
Yeah. I mean, so I got the Instagram. I mean, I'm everywhere. Just Google me. I mean, Key 20, SoundCloud.
Google Key 20.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I hope everybody pull your phones out right now. I don't care where you are.
I already did it. I got this.
And I'm gonna shoot out the business. It's called The Key Ingredient.
Yeah, the key ingredient.
That's the key ingredient.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I love it.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smooth.
I love it.
That's smooth.
So yeah.
So we cannot wait to hear your music. We can't wait to taste your food. Just everything.
You know?
Yeah.
You need to put together an event.
Yeah,
you coming back
of
next
course.
week with a signature dish, right?
Yeah.
I got you. I mean, I make all the Creole dishes.
Oh,
Hey,
you know
let's
what?
go.
You need to put together an event with the Creole dishes and with the music, the funky music in the background.
Yeah,
you know, just
what?
bring.
I got a whole menu. Actually, look it up on Facebook.
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you what. We could collab. I do event curating, yo.
I got you. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for whatever. Though. I got time. I make time.
Let's make it happen.
Real shit.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I got some things.
Plan, but I will gladly come and support.
Like straight up.
No, I got some things that I'm working on. I can't do everything myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it got to be right with the right people.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Energy got to be right.
Always.
Well, thank you again, Keith, for
thank
coming
y'all
up,
for having me.
Man, it's been a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Appreciate you coming to award-winning Urban Grind Radio, man.
Yeah.
With our award-winning guest.
You know what? It's cool to be here. You know what I'm saying? Well, because, I know what y'all been doing over the years. I've seen it. I mean, y'all, he's been to Club Red.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, it's just being on here gives a whole new meaning. It's a whole new energy. So it's cool.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. So thank you, Key, and thank you all for being here and listening to another wonderful episode of Urban Grind Radio. And remember, when you on the grind, you listen to Urban Grind.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Key20, man. You listen to Urban Grind Radio.
Most people never think about what they're going to do if they have a fire. I mean, you don't think about it until it happens. At 24/7 Secured Board Up, they provide the relief and the services you need when it does happen. Listen, if it's a flood, a fire, graffiti damage, broken windows, roof cover-ups, temporary fencing, whatever, 24/7 Secured Board Up provides experienced, caring, and compassionate services to ease your mind during that stressful period. 24/7 Secured Board Up is the #1 preferred company by most townships, villages, police, and fire departments in the metropolitan area. Listen, write their number down. Look, you never know when you're going to need it, right? It's 800-214-2399. 800-214-2399. Or search for them online for more details. It's 24/7 Secured Board Up, all right? 24/7 Secured Board Up. They're there when you need them.
Hey, it's your boy eBook Carter. This is another edition, award-winning Urban Grind Radio. Got my co-host to the left of me. What up, man?
Yes. Hey, Lucky Luciana Lucia, how you feeling? How's it going?
All them L's, man, and the cap to the right.
Tongue twisted. Yo, it's Katie Smooth. Katie Smooth in the groove. I can't even get it out. Y'all got me messing up.
Tongue twister.
Yeah.
Untangle your tongue and say it.
I had to untangle it and say it right. All right, it's Katie Smooth in the building, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple.
Katie Smooth bringing the groove, y'all. Don't be playing with her, man.
Yes.
Got a nice little powerful guest in the middle here, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Show them 32s,
Yes.
man. At least you got them. What's your name, boo? Let the world know.
What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Carla G, and I'm a rapper / songwriter. So what's up?
/ comedian.
What's up? How you feeling?
Let me tell y'all something, man.
You trying to tuck that comedian, though.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to Fifi Entertainment Radio. I was just telling her this when I first walked in the door. The first time I seen her, and I swear on that flyer, it make you look real groaner. Like it was some like kind of seductive fly for that song you were singing. And Fifi was sharing it because they was playing it on Determined Radio. Now I know a lot of female rappers in the city and the enticing ones and stuff. So I never had got up with her, found out about her. You know what I'm saying? So good thing people promote. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I found out about you. I seen that flyer and just the flyer alone and how Fifi was talking about it. I was just like, ooh. And Fifi not a person that just grasps anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For her to just go promote it like that.
And if you go and check out, Carla page or whatever, like she got some nice.
Yeah.
So
when she walked in the door,
amazing,
even though she looked different, you know what I'm saying? When she walked in the door, I seen that's the first thing I thought about was like, ooh, that flyer.
She be on the grind. Yeah, she be on the grind nonstop. Like, I be listening to her music. I be driving in the car listening to her music.
We know you said twerking it like working it is her music. Did you see Lucky? Lucky was in here.
That's my song. That's my song.
She was in there going through the words, dropping it.
Like she talented, and then she funny.
That's what I'm saying. Let's let the
Because I'm funny. So you put two funny people together, and you just got
funny situation.
A funny situation. Yeah. So like.
Let the people know,
what's going on.
What's a lot of the history with you, know what I'm saying? What inspired you to be the artist that you are? And where you from? What part of the city you from?
Man, I'm from the Wild Hunnets.
Okay. South side.
I'm from the Wild Hunnets. And what inspired me to do music? Just, you know what? Honestly, I dropped out of school a few years ago, and I was like, what's next? I really don't want to go to school.
Yeah. Right.
And I kind of feel like everything kind of always pointed me back to music anyway. Right. So I feel like that was just like another step in my journey to... You know what I'm saying? Figure out what my calling truly was, because it's not like I didn't get A's and B's at school. I studied agricultural science. It's just it ended up being, you know what I'm saying? It just ended up being not for me, and it just didn't work out. So.
Right. Okay, so and then we get the name Carla G.
It's a part of my real name. I always want to keep some realness to it. You know what? Somebody gave me that name in probably like 6th grade. Like I got into like a little scuffle, and I've been Carla G ever since.
You was known for that scuffle?
I was known for that scuffle.
Check you out.
That one specifically.
Carla G, okay. Definitely him.
I mean, that dude, like, I'm going to call Carla G. You be thinking like, damn, what's G stand for? Nah, don't call her, man. I'm sorry, right now.
Yes.
Man, that's crazy, man. Like, how would you rate yourself as an artist, man? Do you figure like you have a certain category, or are you versatile? Like, what's your strengths and weaknesses?
I feel like I'm definitely versatile, but I'm growing at the same time too. I feel like I'm just now getting my feet wet, especially in Chicago. I feel like a lot of people just starting to take heed, and I'm starting to get the attention, or the acknowledgement that I at least feel like I deserve.
That's what's up.
So
the city is a monster. So.
Yeah, it is, but it do feel good at the same time to get recognition and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just still trying to grow, but I definitely feel like I'm versatile and I can compete.
So let me
ask you
this.
I like that.
What type of music do you put out?
Well, my songs that I'm known for.
Yeah, buddy. Anything like that flyer.
Turn up.
Yes, turn up.
We got it cracking.
Yeah, it's good to
Yeah, but I'm always like bubbly and excited, and I'm always having fun. I'm all about fun. So fun. So it's real easy for me to make a fun song or a twerk song, because that's what I like to do. That's
have fun.
I'm trying to have fun, but I do get in my feelings when I need to express that, and it's like, this boy done broke my heart, so I gotta make this song about him.
Get him.
I agree.
We gonna get him.
Yes.
Now, if he doing that and it's inspiring the greatest music in the world, we gonna leave him alone.
Okay.
We gonna leave him alone.
It's a lot of good music that came from pain.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Real talk.
And I'm learning how to tap into that more, because I don't really like expressing that side of me. I don't really like being sad. Like, who wants to be sad? And
you don't want to take yourself there.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take myself back
all
into that moment.
It's definitely
or
enough
dwell
of that
on
already.
Yeah.
But it is like therapeutic.
It is.
I have found that it's therapeutic for me, get that emotion out, because I ain't made a sad song since September, so.
And I bet it's one of those that it hits you, huh?
Yeah, I was crying and everything.
That is great that she can smile about it. So she did what it was supposed to.
Right.
I know, man. That sad stuff bothers me. I should be woke at night, man, seeing them toll-free commercials with the hungry people.
Yes.
Just be like, wow.
It's funny. But I know what you mean.
Because the lady used to be so freshly fed and crispy. I just be like,
the song is like, oh.
Right.
Like, How do I see you a $1.45? Like, look at the water.
1-800.
Sell your whole soul with that one comment. Save the children. Your whole soul.
Okay.
She used to be over. She was grossy as a. All you have to do is send $1.45.
And then ship
Yes.
Shorty's in the back like they finna eat her.
Man, you
Okay. Well,
but so let me.
okay. Oh.
Go, no, I was. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, okay, cause I like Ooh and Yo Man. Like, how did you come up with those songs? Like, when you got to the studio, like, did you come up with them at the studio, or did you like have them in your mind before that, or like how did that come about?
One thing about me, I like to create fresh, so I like to go in the studio and like catch a vibe and whatever I'm feeling that day. And shout out to Ball on the Beat, because that's the person who produced both of the songs.
That's what's up.
Yes.
And whenever I'm at Ball Studio, he just be like, all right, so what you in the mood for today? Or what's your day go like today? What happened today? And I be, man, let me tell you what happened today. This girl boyfriend, okay, put that in the song.
Okay, that's how you get it done. Yes.
great.
That is how you get it done.
Yeah.
Like from stuff that's going on around you. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta,
Great energy.
if you're creative, you're gonna like create from everything. You know what I mean? It's stuff that might be something that's said. You like, man, you know what? Go ahead and put that.
Yeah.
Or speak on that, or you know.
Yeah, and Ooh was the first song that me and Bob had ever like recorded. That was the first
How long ago was
song
that?
we ever recorded, like 2 years ago.
And it's still
Yeah,
back.
like
Yeah,
what was that,
definitely is.
2009?
That's because the whole world ain't got a chance to hear you. So make sure you keep pushing it.
And
No
you know
matter
what?
man.
I'm glad you just said that, because we talked on that a couple of shows back, you know, on how artists like sometimes be having those commercial hits
Yeah.
and they stop pushing it because they might feel tired, or they might feel like it's
And you know
played.
what? I am that. I'm that artist. I'm like, you know what, team, let's come on. We done already agreed that we was gonna push it for this long. It ain't working. Let's move on to the next song.
Sometimes it
But
takes
that's
a little
because
longer.
it does. But I feel like that's because right now, I feel like everybody got a short attention span.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
songs are becoming shorter, albums are becoming shorter, videos are becoming shorter.
Facts.
So when you're trying to cater to that, you know what I'm saying, you kind of get wrapped up in that one point and stuff. I know I do. I'm like, oh, I gotta get them more music, not let them just dwell on this part of Carla.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's a juggle at the same time.
So did you ever think about like, you know, getting them more music and then kind of like in between doing creative like pieces, and like whether it's videography and you doing creative pieces for the music that you did put out, and then like get back to it, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
Like,
so I've been working on branding myself and doing more features at the same time and stuff like that too, just so I could always stay in people's face and always have some type of content to put on my page and promote.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, hard work.
So, like, if you had the ability to work with any artist, like big artists, who would you want to work with?
You know what? I would definitely say NBA YoungBoy, even though he in his situation right now. But I really like NBA YoungBoy. I like him as an artist, and I like how he comes on the track. And I got a friend that kind of know him, so hopefully I get the NBA YoungBoy feature. But another artist is definitely Lil Durk.
Yeah,
I love me some Lil Durk. I'm a Durk fan.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
From Chicago.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. I love like women musically, like the fact that you doing what you do, you know what I'm saying, because it takes a lot for a woman to be an artist, you know, and
Yeah,
like
I feel like it does
to see, like you said, you know, from your growth from when you started to now, and like your comfortability level, like I know you about to be insane with everything, and I know I thought that was me. I was gonna say I didn't touch nothing, but yeah, so like you got anything upcoming? You got something new you want to tell us?
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret right here, right now. I've been taking dance classes.
Oh, what you trying to do?
Taking dance classes.
What you up to, Mama?
Cat, boom, boom, cat.
So you trying to add some spice to it, huh?
Right. What?
Yeah, you know, I gotta brush up on my artistry, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been taking some dance classes, so I'm gonna incorporate dancing more and my videos and just every aspect of Carla G.
That's dope.
That's what I like.
So
I like
be
to
prepared
hear
to see
that.
me.
You saw that get back.
Hey, yo.
I like that.
That's what we were just talking about, like during this time, like recreating yourself and actually like just like sharpening your. I always talk about it every week, sharpening tools, you know, in your tool kit. So I think
strengthening your traits, know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I preach this
definitely.
on every episode, know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be rehearsing every chance I get. I cut on some of my music and move the table back and get to clean it up and just be rehearsing. You always got to, know what I'm saying, strengthening and stuff, know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
I
for
amend
sure.
that, and they can tell, like, you take your craft serious. Because some people won't do that. They'll just keep saying what they need to do, what they need to do. You take initiative, you know what I'm saying, to put not only a step forward, but to continue to carry on the action. So anxious to see how it rubs off on your new up-and-coming performances.
So tell the people what you have coming up next.
So next week you can expect the video from Carla G. Y'all can expect my newest single is gonna be called Out of Water.
Yeah.
We just shot that a couple weeks ago with LB Visions. I'm really excited about that. And then I have a project for everybody in the summertime coming up. So
You
right
holding
now
for
I'm
the summer.
I'm holding.
It's gonna be hot.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm holding them songs, but
Yeah.
the summertime I got something for y'all. I got something.
Yes, I'm gonna have my. It's time to update my speakers. Cause them songs be bumping in my car. Y'all don't think y'all understand how I feel when I be pulling up places. Like it be banging. Yes, like the ooh song. Like oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like y'all, I'm telling y'all, get in the car and bump it. Like you gonna feel what I feel when I get in the car. Like and she keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that what she's rapping about, she's going through or not. Oh, and yeah.
Bang. What is that?
I don't know.
All right. So anyway.
Right. I think it's the beat.
I know. It's
Definitely
definitely not the
What
beat.
is that?
Well, it
That
wasn't
is-
me.
Yeah, we do have. Seems like the ghost from the city.
It is. The ghost is in the
And my
system.
P1 voice, I think the ghost from the other spirit trying to come
Hey,
in, y'all.
it's definitely coming through. I don't know
Must
what
be
it is.
lucky.
No.
What is that?
Anyhow,
But it
so
wasn't me.
let's double back. I wanna have you let the people know exactly where they can find you. You know, on all social platforms.
So on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, you can find me at Crazy Ass Girl. That's CrazyAss Girl. And on TikTok, my TikTok been up and coming lately. You can find me at the official Carla G.
Okay.
So get
It's
at
been
me.
popping lately on
Get at
TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all better get into
Get to
it.
see some of that comedian side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get into
That's
it.
my acting skills.
And
I know,
acting
right?
skills.
My fellow actor myself, so I gotta look
Be
into
a
that.
triple threat.
Yes.
Not for real. Like, if you check my IG, like, now I got
I definitely will. I definitely
a
will.
lot of credits, so I gotta check you out. I'll be with all the silly stuff.
Okay.
You know, and as always, it's always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
It
Thank y'all
is.
for having me.
And I can't wait till
I
the
asked her
summer
did she wanna
project.
did she wanna
'cause this about
jump
to
in a
be
cipher earlier. She looked at me like, hey. She hit me with the Lucy.
Not today.
Not today.
You all good. You all good.
So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in on
Hey,
Urban Grind
hey.
TV. Every week we are bringing the heat. It's Katie Smooth bringing the groove on Urban
She
Grind
just
Radio.
dropped the first on y'all,
Yes.
Joe. Every week bringing the heat, Katie Grooves. Like she said,
Bringing smooth.
boss.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Bombs, B.
Y'all silly.
Hey, it's your boy A-Boy Carter, man. We got the lovely Carla G in the building. My co-host.
Lucky Luciana Lucy, y'all.
That's what's up, man. The Cap, you know what it is.
Katie Smooth, baby. Let's go. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Carla G, and you listening to Urban Grind Radio.